Hiya, Renee Jones here. Motivation Zapper 2. I hate failing. And oh my word, do I get that one. Now, coach speak would dictate asking, so what's creating the perception of failing? But I relate to that feeling of failure too well to ask. We've tried so many times, right? I remember many conversations with my cousin during a family weekend at our grandparents' place when we were teenagers. She would always say, we're going on a strict diet. And we'd discuss the ways we could stick to it this time. We never did, of course. And the next time the family was all together and being fed like we hadn't eaten during the weeks in between, we'd say it again. The deuce of it was that we always believed it when we said it. Our intentions were great, yet self-sabotage would never be far behind. We knew enough diets, but we didn't really have a plan. Strict diets usually mean a lot of deprivation, and that's really hard to live with. Last week, we talked about finding the nutrition that works for your body. That's essential, and why I include it for my clients, as it kind of removes that deprivation aspect, and because it gives you the best, most satisfying nutrition for your body, it works for the long term without starving. A plan is essential, as we know just trying to make better choices seldom does it. We also didn't live anywhere near each other to offer support, and in those days, we didn't have internet or cell phones to help us stay on track. It's no wonder we failed. We hadn't accounted for the one thing that helps most people succeed, which is help with the self-sabotage. Well, years go by, failed attempts mount up, and somehow we still think we can do it on our own. Well, decades of evidence proved that I could not. I needed help, not because I didn't know what to do, but because I didn't know how to do it consistently, nor overcome self-sabotage from emotional eating. Few can do it on their own and make it last for a few months, much less years. I know I'm an outlier at maintaining for over 10 years, but as I continue to follow what works for me, I continue to maintain. If you just want to drop a few pounds for an event, that's one thing. And any diet will do it for as long as you can stand it. However, if you want to lose the weight and keep it off, that requires more from us than any fad going. We must recognize and address where we sabotage ourselves, both consciously and unconsciously, which needs some objectivity, as our perspective, or at least mine, can be more than skewed. Perhaps a cousin, a family member, or a friend can play this role for you. Or maybe, like me, you need someone outside your circle. It was well worth it for me, a priceless gift, as it was an opportunity to adapt to the life I wanted, a life of success. If you're ready to succeed, message me. When you're ready to lose, I can help you win. All the best.